This is Subverse here, and I have another video for my After Dark segment. And the video game we're going to be reviewing is called Subverse, and has been on my radar for quite a while since I saw the trailer for its Kickstarter, where is making fun of Mass Effect, and the game is a parody of Mass Effect and some other sci-fi games, but it is an adult game. Now, the studio that's making it, Studio Flow, some of their previous works I'm not really a fan of, the monster stuff, but based on the trailer that they came out with, it looked interesting, it looked fun. I wanted to back it, and if it was a scam or they didn't do it, I was just out of $20. So now that the game 1.0 is out, it's out of early access, it's the whole game, start to finish, I figured I would do a review on it. So I'm going to go over the story for a little bit, which is hilarious, by the way. Like I said, it's a parody of like Mass Effect and other sci-fi games. And they break the fourth wall a lot with these characters. They're really well done. And they got some actual character development. Like, it was surprising to see. I was literally shocked. Like, this game shouldn't be this good. So the setting for the game is that humans went through, well, a prison ship of humans went through a wormhole that rounded up in a galactic imperium. And of course, they bring all their degeneracy with them, set up like a Las Vegas type planet called New Vegas, gambling, prostitution, all that. The Imperium is a highly religious, tyrannical government that sexually represses all the other species. So there's a short war between the Imperium and humans. The humans lose. They bend the knee to the Imperium and stop all the foolishness. So you play as a character called the Captain, also called the Mad Lad. Doesn't really have a name, but he gets contacted by the senator who wants to overthrow the Imperium and has you put together a ragtag team to take down the Imperium. The rest of the crew is mostly more like fantasy races than they are like alien races. So you got your space elf, space demon, space dwarf, and a cat girl. And so you set off from there on this hilarious journey to recruit them. You go after and fight some ridiculous adversaries that are all mostly sexual, humorous themes, such as the fuckbots, which are just weaponized sex toys. It's hilarious. Now, I don't want to spoil too much of it because it's good. You should play it and you'll find it hilarious. Now, for character development, most of these characters will have good personal character arcs, and you get to learn more about them and follow their story and their devotion quests, where genuine character development happens at, and also throughout the main story. And one key figure for them is Dalek. He's a side character, but they actually utilizes him in a very good supporting role, where he actually supports most of these character arcs. And this is a adult game. Like, they don't have to do this, but they did. And that's why I'm super impressed with this game. Like, there are AAA games put out that don't have this good storytelling. And it's really a shame. So Dalek is an important character, side character, and is kind of like the only other male character that will be part of your crew. And another good character, I say, is a villain. And like I said, they love to break the fourth wall, and even the final boss battle, they're like, well, this is where, and like in every other RPG, I start to give my monologue and the reasons why I'm doing everything I'm doing. Now, he gives some BS reason that would make him a sympathetic character if these reasons were shown a little bit stronger than they were, because really the reasons seems to be more lustful reasons in actuality. But it was a really good ending. I like the ending of the game. It kind of left it open where there could be potentially DLC or a second game. And I would love to see more games from this group. So the next thing to get in is the voice acting. And the voice acting is very, very good with both the female and male voice actors. Really good. More kudos towards the female voice actors for the simple fact that they have to do the adult scenes too. After hearing those were very well done. I mean, these ladies need to get some, I don't know anything about them, but they should have more work after this game. They did such a good job. And I just got done playing the Final Fantasy 7.1 patch. And they blow the voice actors in that game out of the water. In fact, there's better voice acting and character development that seems more realistic in this adult game than in that MMO RPG that focuses on storytelling. Now, for the gameplay elements, they're a little bit more simple. There's no in-depth mechanics to their shoot 'em up or grid turn-based combat systems. In fact, you can fail these missions 3 times and you'll get a skip through there so that way you can just continue on with the story, which is done in visual novel format. But the combat parts are still kind of fun for me because I'm not into the shoot 'em up scene, and I find them to be missions for it. Why they seem a little bit repetitive, it was just fine for me. Now, for the adult section of the game, which you get in kind of 3 different forms. Not only are you getting the adult scenes with the recruitment scene when you get the new waifu, there's also the gallery where you can take preset positions of them for photos and everything. You can change the background a little bit, and you can change their hair color and outfit some. There's like 2 different ones. You have the standard, you have them looking sweaty, nude, their space suits that they wear, and their devotion outfit. And they'll have like 3 to 4 different hair colors. But I think the main attraction is the Pandora feature, which is where you can unlock different animated scenes that you can put like 5 of them in to play them. And that's one reason why you want to level up the waifus, is to get more points to unlock these scenes as you level them. So overall, this game is worth the asking price for it. It's very good. It's a nice parody. It's hilarious. And for those who are into the more adult stuff, there's enough there for that. Now, to rate it, I'm not IGN here, so I don't give average games a 7. I give average a 5. And from there's below average, from up, it's above average. So it's good to really good to great. And a 5 isn't really that bad of a score, it's average. But I would give this 1. If you were to cut all the adult stuff out, it'd probably be more around a 7. Because if it was to be like a more mainstream game, it would probably be a 7 because the combat isn't really all that deep. But with it being an adult game, and to rate it as an adult game, this is clearly a strong 9. The only reason why I don't give it a 10 is because there are some performance issues with some of the semantics. For me, anyways, I had some stuttering and stuff. And if the combat mechanics were a little bit more in depth, this would be a strong 10. But that'll be it for this video. I hope you give Subverse a look. So for the After Dark segments going forward, I don't see any good Western adult games that I am interested in. So I'll just focus on the Japanese visual novels from here on out, because most of them got pretty good story with them. So I think that will be a little bit more interesting. But this has been Hopeless Raider. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you check out Subverse, as I said. Till the next video.